Okay, so I do a daily dirty teacher story. Is it about to be where I can start a daily dirty pastor story? Because it sure seems like it, and this is getting out of hand. A 35-year-old Florida pastor by the name of Christopher Whitehead was arrested this week and charged with sexual battery on a victim between the ages of 12 and 18. Reportedly, the victim was Christopher's niece. On this past Sunday morning at around 2:46 a.m., just hours before he was about to preach to his congregation about the Lord, a Shands pediatric nurse reported sexual battery on a juvenile victim. It was said the incident occurred early Saturday morning at a home attached to a freaking church. No joke. The name of the church was actually redacted in the arrest report, but the incident location is actually right next to Mount Olive Primitive Baptist Church. Reportedly, that is where Christopher has been a pastor for the past 2 years, and he just recently celebrated his 2nd year anniversary as pastor there. I know this because the arrest report actually mentioned that some of the people that were in the home at the time of the assault had actually traveled from out of town to be there for the 2-year anniversary. It was said they traveled there on Friday. Reportedly, Christopher drives from Sock Choppy every week to serve as pastor of this church. Christopher allegedly asked the young victim to sleep in his bed, and then he raped her, dropped the G. She told detectives that she made up the excuse of needing something to drink in order to get out of the room, and then later that day she told an adult about the incident. I'm so glad that this incident was taken seriously and reported, because so many times these things are just like pushed to the side and swept under the rug. The other adult told the officer with the Gainesville Police Department that she asked Christopher about the incident, and then he asked if things could be fixed. Well, no. When this person then said no, things couldn't be fixed, he then asked if he could be left alone with the young girl again to speak to her. And again, the adult said no. Did he really think that was slide? After his Miranda rights were read, Christopher reportedly denied touching the victim at all. But it was said that his story changed several times, and to begin with, he denied that the victim even went to Gainesville with him, but later listed her as one of the group members that did come. He also initially said that all the juveniles slept in their own rooms, and then he stated that the victim had come to his room but didn't sleep there. And then he then said the victim got into bed with him. After the officers spoke to Christopher, they then went to speak to the adult who reported the incident. And she reportedly said that Christopher had apologized about the incident and for his role in putting them there, but he never actually admitted to sexually battering the victim. In 2020, he was charged with battery and sentenced to probation, which he reportedly completed in 2022. The judge ordered that Christopher be held without bail while they await a hearing on a motion to hold him without bail until his trial. Y'all, let me just ask this. Are these people not doing background checks on the people that they hire? I mean, my gosh, he was arrested for battery just a few years ago. I get that people can change and we shouldn't judge, but seriously, it sounds like people need to be digging a bit deeper in these roles with people they hire, especially if they're going to be working around children. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to give me a follow, and also if you want more true crime, visit www.truecrimewithmegan.com.